The right-sided berth.
Oh, and he's let that one get through, Lenny Yoro, and all of a sudden Manchester United under a little bit of pressure. That's a brilliant recovery challenge.
Highly rated.
Just the continuation of that run goes to show he's got a bit of nous about him. That's a good ball forward from Rashford to Rasmus Højlund. He's going to run him as well. Højlund in the penalty area, gets the shot in and scores. And Rasmus Højlund opens his tally for the season. A powerful run from the Dane, and he slots it home to give Manchester United the lead.
Well, I never mentioned it earlier after that, but his first touch, and he really does look the part this evening. The ball over the top, by the way, from Marcus Rashford is one that no defender wants. Push up. That is an absolutely brilliant ball. He could see him going. Really good strength. It's not great defending from the youngster Aidan Heaven. He just uses his power just to manoeuvre him off balance, not just once, but does it once, does it twice there, and then he's beaten. Goalkeeper is a little bit exposed with his legs open, but he's expecting him to go far corner. He was clipped as well.
Aidan Heaven just couldn't cope with the upper body strength, really, of Rasmus Højlund. He almost just shrugs him off. Højlund opens his... Ahmad just having to fight to get that away. Does pretty well in the end. Up it goes to Rashford from Harry Maguire. Mason Mount feeds this back through. Real chance here for Manchester United to get going. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets a good crossing towards Højlund. Well, it...
And we all know that he favours his left foot, maybe just to give him that little bit better balance. He might have been better sort of sweeping it with his right foot. It would have...
A sign to the bench, yeah, down he goes. He's just given a sign to the bench that he needs to potentially be changed here. And I wonder whether he's just got his feet caught in this artificial turf and the studs of court, and it's just given him a little bit of a tweak, Ben.
The jolt.
Trossard again. Manchester United just trying to keep pace. That's going to be a decent finish too. Finish from close range by Gabriel Jesus. Ben Thornley thought that
he might be offside. Oh, it was Harry Hamas.
Yeah, I think he's got back onside.
And he's a poacher, Gabriel Jesus, and he's in the right place there for a centre forward on the end of a really good ball.
A couple of little shakes of the head. Yeah, well, that's a concern for Manchester United. That's the second player. Yeah, just a little shake of the head and not walking. Reece Bennett was born in Denton in Greater Manchester. Still goes back and visits his primary school, does those visits. Onto the field he comes. Steps in and makes the challenge. Comes out to Martinelli. And Martinelli with a lovely touch, and he's going to have a go. It's a really good finish as well from Gabriel Martinelli. Just managed...
Actually forcing him to go towards the touchline, and then the angle for the
penalty area, but he's got to deal with a bit of pushing and shoving. It's a great ball into the box too and headed away. Well, what a beautifully floated delivery. It was there, didn't you, Ben? Yeah. Curse of the commentator. Sancho, though, is going to drive to the byline, tries to get the cross in, and we're going to have an opportunity for a corner from the other side, the right foot. Here comes Christian Eriksen. He does whip it in. It's a dangerous one. It comes off the crossbar, I think, and here's the delivery. Look at this. Oh, that is not a million miles away from really causing Karl-Heinz some problems. Now Ethan Wheatley. Wheatley to Anthony. Anthony steps in. He's going to have a go from distance. It clips up in the air. They're going to have to chase after this. Arsenal, it's out for a corner.
Dead.
The United do, isn't it? Here comes the corner. Loose in the penalty area. Up in the air it goes. They're going to put some pressure on the goalkeeper. It's home. Johnny Evans has scored.
Surrounded by three players, yeah. It's Ethan Wheatley. But he didn't have...
Feebly by his goalkeeper. Full-time whistle goes. Manchester United open the scoring with Rasmus Højlund. A lovely through ball to give Manchester United a 1-0 lead. Strong in the challenge. That was eager. Had to put your hand up.
I mean, I have taken penalties.
Oh, he's leaving the side of the goal open. Let's see whether inside Fabio Vieira's head. Up he steps and scores. Goes the opposite direction. Bruce Grobbelaar's wobbly legs. Here comes Scott McTominay and finishes brilliantly into the bottom right-hand corner. Can't tuck it away any better than that, Ben. A footed taker starts his run-up. Hits it goalwards. Oh, it's a big save from Andre Onana. Tips it onto the crossbar. And Manchester United draw. Again, this time Johnny Evans from 12 yards. Hits it goalwards. Oh, what a great penalty that is from the Northern Irishman as well.
Even if they get close.
Andre Onana, who saved the last one, staring it down. Oh, Kivior's dragged it wide. And Arsenal.
I don't think. And don't give.
Steps up, starts his run up, smashes it goalwards, and wide it goes. A penalty spot for United. Steps up. Very. Needs to score this, really. Pressure back on Manchester United. Corner enough from Martin. Christian Erik staring down high. Hits it goalwards. Lovely finish from Christian Eriksen. Went for power before he could get.
More experienced players. For Gabriel.
Hill. Miss it. Starts his run up. Hits it goalwards. Shootout. The last penalty.
Sancho could win the shootout at least for us.
Here comes Sancho and scores brilliantly low and to the right-hand side. But they have managed to win the penalty shootout at the end of the game. Successful penalties from Scott McTominay, Johnny Evans, the shootout by 4 goals to 3, and not a bad set of penalties all in all, Ben.
Not himself on the score sheet, but that's the risk you take sometimes when you open your body out.
It unfortunately couldn't get the job done in 90 minutes against an Arsenal side that caused them a roll on Thursday against Real Betis. We will be here for